Hey everyone, welcome back to Astrology Beans. Today's video is just going to be a really quick card pull, just a general reading. Somebody had requested me to look and see kind of what's been going on with Sheikh Hamdan in general. This has nothing to do with his love life. This has nothing to do with his marriage. I'm not looking at any romance or love or anything else like that. This is just in general. They had mentioned that he's been kind of looking a little melancholy. His vibe just kind of seems off. His energy just seems off in his photos. He hasn't been posting as much. And that could just be the fact that he wants more privacy in his life. Maybe he's kind of reining things in a little bit. He wants to keep things more to himself. And so that could just be why he's not posting as much. But as for his energy, I'm just going to kind of look in that and see what's going on, energy-wise. Where's his head kind of? I know right now Mars is retrograde. And with all of his Scorpio placements, it probably slapped him in the face when Mars went retrograde, and it's going to be retrograde for until November, so a while. And I'm sure he's really exhausted right now and just aggravated and just feeling stuck. So also, with all of his 12th house placements, if he's not meditating, reflecting, or praying, his mind is going to consume him. He's going to get lost in his thoughts. He needs to process all of that information, get it out, journal, like I said, meditate, pray, just get those things out and really work through your thoughts, especially he has a lot of 12th house placements. And even if you just have one, reflecting, meditating, praying, those things really do help you with your thoughts so you're not consumed by them, so they don't take over your entire life, because it can feel like a big weight is on your shoulders. It weighs you down. You can feel depressed, and it's just hard to get over that. So that's why it's good to process and to keep up with it. Also, something else I noticed is that Mercury is now in Scorpio, so he's going to have a Mercury return. So this is an excellent time actually for him before it goes retrograde. So we are going to have Mars and Mercury retrograde in October. And I'm just my first thought was oh my God, everybody's going to fight. This is just in general, just watch what you say to people. Don't let people press your buttons, because they're going to in October. October is going to be a mess for everybody. So just kind of pick your battles, watch what you say, watch your temper, things like that. So for him, before Mercury does go retrograde, it's a great time for business, partnerships, things like that. So let me kind of see what's going on with him just in general. So can I have some cards showing me kind of generally what's going on with Sheikh Hamdan? Okay, so this card is going to just kind of give a quick rundown, or just kind of summarize what's going on. So the Knight of Wands upright, so he wants to complete something important that's really weighing on him heavily, is that there's something important he wants to complete. And possible big changes, I kind of get the feeling that there are a lot of changes coming up for him. That's kind of what the Knight of Wands reflects. It can also kind of mean maybe a move, things like that, but I don't see him moving. But I just kind of feel in general big changes are ahead for him. So let me see. Ten of Wands reversed, the Star reversed, and Six of Wands reversed. Okay. Ten of Wands reversed, like he's really burdened by things, like not necessarily in his life, but just things going on around him that's like weighing heavily on him. And he needs to start purging anything that's no longer benefiting you. And this goes for everybody. Anything that is no longer benefiting you in life, anything that no longer brings you joy in life, just things that are toxic in your life, even if that's family, like that's a hard one for people, because they're like, you know, my parents are toxic, but I can't get rid of them. They're my parents. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Like, if they are not benefiting you, if they are not serving your highest good, if they're not bringing you love and joy, it's okay to not talk to them, or it's okay to purge them from your life. So for him, whatever is no longer serving him, what is no longer benefiting him, he needs to get rid of. And just kind of ask yourself, like, and even for him, like, anything that doesn't add value to your life, just drop it. It's hard, especially if there's, you know, if it is family or something like that. It's hard to cut those ties, but in the end, it's just going to benefit you so much. So with the Star reversed, I kind of feel like he's going through a life lesson right now. Like, he feels like everybody has turned against him. He's lost faith in something, you know, challenges that he can usually overcome without problems are a struggle for him right now. The Six of Wands reversed, he's lacking confidence, so that could go with the Star card. And even the Ten of Wands, like, his confidence is just really low, and he's just doubting everything. Like, every choice he makes, like, he's just doubting it in his head, like, was this the right choice? Am I making the right choice? You know, things like that. So Two of Cups upright, Hangman upright, and the Ace of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, this could be just two people coming together romantically, professionally, just in general, friendship, whatever. Two people coming together, and they're just kind of coming together to create balance, and like, it's a good equal partnership. So you can see here that each person is bringing something to the table, and it's creating something amazing and awesome. So think of it this way. It's two people that are bringing their strengths to come together to create something, just like I said, like, amazing. So it could be relationship, it could be professionally, it could be anything, but whatever it is, it's going to work out in his favor. The Hangman, it could be another life lesson. It could be. He needs to make a sacrifice in order to be happy. And honestly, the Hangman has come up, I think it's come up for a lot of his readings. So whatever this is, he needs to make a sacrifice in order to be happy and move forward. But he needs to wait for the right time. So he's just kind of sitting on it. And with all this retrograde energy, like, now's not the time to act. But I just kind of feel like he's just experiencing a lot of life's lessons, and it's just been really rough for him. The Ace of Cups reversed, he's enduring a lot of emotional pain, and this could have to do with him feeling like everybody has abandoned him or turned against him. His lack of confidence is just the burden that he's been feeling could be causing his emotional pain and instability, but it's been going on for quite some time. He also, it feels like there was a loss, like a big loss of something that meant the world to him. And he is having a hard time getting over it and just having a hard time moving forward from that. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, he is just not seeing the results that he has expected. He has made choices, he's done things, and he has worked towards things, and he's not seeing the rewards, and it's been really frustrating for him. The Eight of Wands reversed, he's just frustrated. Like, possible obstacles are in his way. I get the feeling that there was a choice he made that he is regretting. And he is so focused on the choice that he made. And it's almost like he's saying, oh, why did I do that? Like, I shouldn't have done that. And the problem here is that you can't change the past. No matter what you do, whatever choice you make, like, you have to live with those consequences, but you just want to move forward, move past it. And just forgive yourself and move forward from it. So with the 7 and 8 of, so the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, like, that's kind of telling me that whatever this is, and like I said, he's not seeing the results now, but eventually it's going to come to an end and he will see the results, but right now is not the time. He's not going to see them tomorrow. He's not going to see them next week. He's about ready to, whatever it is, like, there is going to be some end results, but now's not the time. The Lover's reversed. There's just a lot of inner and outer conflicts. Could be another life lesson. Like, he's got 3 life lessons possibly going on right now, and they're all mingling with each other. It's like he's punishing himself for something. He needs to let go of it. He needs to stop punishing himself. He needs to just move forward. And like I said, whatever is no longer serving you, just let go of it. Even if it's a choice you made, let go of it. You can't change the past. You can't go back and make a different choice or, do something differently. You just got to move forward and move past it. And you also could be experiencing, a break in communication with loved ones. So let me see. Get some clarifiers just to kind of get a general idea of what's going on, how he's feeling mostly, what he's experiencing. Mostly I just kind of want to know, how he's feeling. There's a lot going on and it just feels really overwhelming. So we have, is this me? Yeah, he doesn't feel like himself. He's questioning who he is now because he's not himself. He's someone different, and he's just like, oh, who is this? Like, I don't recognize myself anymore. Downcast pride, possible going through, a little depression, sadness, and blinded to the pain. That is telling me that he is too busy making other people happy, and he's ignoring that it's making him unhappy. So he's ignoring his pain and his sadness to make other people happy, and he needs to stop that. You can only ignore and be blinded to the pain for so long before it just builds up, and it's just not healthy to do that. So he needs to put himself first. Just in short, you just got to put yourself first. Even if that means letting people down, they'll get over it. Like, you can't base your life, you can't live your life on what other people say and what other people expect from you, because it's, at the end of the day, it's your life. So I kind of have a feeling that he just really needs to take this time, especially with all of these planets retrograde, Mars retrograde, Mercury's getting ready to go into retrograde. I know Jupiter is direct now and Saturn's getting ready to go direct, and then we'll have Pluto going direct. But with Mars and Mercury right now, like, now's not a good time for action. So he just kind of needs to really sit on this and reflect. Pick his battles. He needs to really pick his battles. It's not worth a fight for every fight. I also kind of feel like he's just going through it, and he's getting ready to go through a lot of changes. Like, there's a lot of changes coming up for him. He just expected them to come sooner, but they're like right on the edge of happening. And right now he's just going through like a sitting period where he's just, he wants things to happen, they're not happening, but it's like a holding. He's going through a holding period. And it could have been because there were a lot of planets, retrograde. Now that things are going to go direct, he's going to start seeing action. I don't know. Or it could just be that he is going through a lot of life lessons right now. And the thing about life lessons is that if you don't learn that life lesson for, whatever the universe is giving you, it's going to keep showing up, and you're going to have to keep going through and experiencing that lesson until you learn it. And it gets harder and harder every time until you get that, oh yeah, I need to do X, Y, and Z, or oh, I finally get it now. Like, you have that aha moment. The universe is just going to keep giving it to you and giving it to you and giving it to you. So, that could be it too, that he's just really going through it and he's not picking up and learning the life lessons that he needs to. So that's kind of what I get with these cards right now, is that, he's just kind of, we all go through it. Like, just because he is who he is doesn't mean he is free of, life's struggles. Like, we all have our issues and we all go through it. And 2020 has been a year where we are all going through, like, we are all feeling it, even him. So yeah, like I said, I see a lot of things changing for him. Maybe in October, things will start moving forward. I know October is going to be a big month anyway, astrologically, for a lot of people. Like, a lot of things are going to be changing. A lot of things are going to be coming up, especially with Mercury and Scorpio. A lot of things that were hidden are going to come to the surface, and that's just in general. And it could be for him too. So he's, like I said, with the 7 and 8, the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, like I said, it's on the verge of happening. So whatever it is, it's getting ready to happen. He just needs to wait a little bit longer. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comments section below. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And thank you for watching.